That's my dog Junior, and he's going to be featured in this video today. Right, June? Right? Okay, there's your toy. Hey, it's Ray. So basically, I want to start this new tag video, and I think it'd be really fun, and so it's just kind of like, go through your makeup and realize those things that you don't pick up on a daily basis or don't pick up all the time, and kind of see if you really like them. And then, so I haven't used some of these things like previously before at all, and or kind of rediscovered them and or found a new use for them that I really like. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys these things that I found in my collection that I'm now kind of currently obsessed with. So I'm gonna start with a few face products that I've recently discovered, and one of the things that I found back when I was first trying to get into foundation was these Maybelline Pure Makeup. And I found these at Big Lots for $1 like a while ago, and kind of liked them, kind of didn't like them. But recently, more specifically this one, which is the darkest one they have, I have been obsessed with. It's a part of my everyday makeup routine, and I use it as a liquid contour, and it is perfection. The other two that I have, I now keep in my makeup box to use as liquid contour for my lighter skin clients. But they're really sheer coverage, so it creates a really natural looking contour. And this number 3 Dark Cocoa is my total infatuation at the moment. So I always kind of complained about not being able to find a bronzer that was dark enough for my skin, or not super shimmery as well. And a friend actually gave this to me because she had no use for it, and a friend actually gave it to her. And it's the Amon Pressed Powder in Earth Dark. Now this isn't a bronzer at all. It's just a foundation powder that is kind of significantly darker than my skin tone. And I've been using it as a bronzer quite frequently every day. As you can tell, there is pan right there. And I am in love with this stuff now currently. It is my little savior as a bronzer, and I use this as part of my everyday makeup routine now as well. And now it's on the floor. So another face product that I've recently rediscovered is my MAC Mineralized Skin Fit is Natural. Rest in peace. I got this a few years ago as like kind of my first foundation that I ever used, and soon after discovered how shimmery it is on my face, and kind of swore to never use it again. Here's a little chunk of it right here. I'm gonna put some on my face right now. Can you see the sparkle? Do you see the shimmer? Is the light hitting it right? For you to see the glitter chunks that are in this stuff. I don't know if you can see how much glitter is in this stuff, but now I have a spot right there for the rest of the video. That's really attractive. But this stuff, I've literally worn this out on its own years ago, and people were like, why is there glitter all over your face? Which is, puts you in a really awkward position. Well, at least it put me in an awkward position. So, recently I've been using this as kind of a finishing touch on my cheek areas only, not all over my face, to kind of add some life back to my matte powder finish. Just so that everything isn't so matte, and it works really well for that. And this has also made it into my regular makeup routine now, and I need a new one because mine is clearly dead. I have also recently rediscovered these, which are a few of my blushes. And so these are my NYX cream blushes, and I have 4. And this one is my newest one. It's the color Bronze Goddess, and it's goldeny, bronzy color. And I use this to highlight and kind of add glow to my face as well. This one is a part of my everyday routine now. And these 3 are commonly used as my blush colors because they're the only other ones that I have. But these are love now. Rediscovered, stopped using them for a really long time, and now currently infatuated. Last face product that I have recently rediscovered is my Mon Blush in Sable. And I bought this a couple of years ago, intending to use it as a contour powder. Soon realized that it blended in with my skin too much. That's not the... I fail. There we go. Realized it blended in with my skin too much and didn't really contour my face. And another one of my products that kind of jumping around here now is my Sonia Kashuk. I believe this is an angled powder brush, is I believe what it's called. Maybe not. But I bought this a couple of months ago just because I didn't have an angled blusher in my collection at all, and I really like Sonia Kashuk brushes, and this plus this equals perfect contour for me now. So now I love this brush that I had never used before, and I love this powder which I felt that I couldn't use, and now this is happy definition on my face together all the time. Everyday routine now. Another brush that kind of got lost in translation is my Essence of Beauty powder brush, which came in a set with like a brush cleaner and I think 2 other brushes from CVS. And I actually had never used this one either, and recently started using it for my setting powder for my foundation, and I don't know, it's just kind of a basic dome brush, and I had tried some of my other powder brushes and I just get a better blend and finish with this one. I don't know why or what makes it so special. It's a little bit more sturdy than most of my powder brushes, so maybe that's it. I don't know, but I love this thing now. It's important to me. Last brush is one that I used to love, stopped using, and now love for a different reason, and that's this smoky eye brush from Collections, and I believe I got this from either Big Lots or Walmart. I mean, not Walmart, Walgreens. And it's one of those dual-ended brushes, and this one I think it's supposed to be a smudger side, but it's really fat and stupid if you ask me. I don't know. I don't use this side. It's kind of dumb. But this side is one of those angled like brushes, and I used to love this to put my highlight on. I was obsessed with it. I was like, it's the perfect highlighting brush, and it still probably does work for, but now I'm infatuated with another type of brush to put my highlight on. But I love this now for putting colors in the crease of my eye, because it applies them, and since it's angled, it blends them out perfectly at the same time. And I can also do my whole eye look with this one brush, from lid to crease to highlight, even in a little bit of depths of the crease, and I can use the tip of it to apply my... So I'm officially in love with this. I have a few other brushes just like it, but since this was the first one I have and I used to love it, and I just recently discovered that I can use it in that new way, this is the one that made it into this video. Eyes. This eyeshadow was the first MAC eyeshadow I ever bought, and this is Coppering. And I bought it years ago because it was such a pretty color and I loved it. And it's still such a pretty color and I still love it. Look at that. Look at those sparkly coppering eyes. So this got lost in a drawer with all my other single eyeshadows because I only have like 6 single eyeshadows that aren't in palette form. And I never go in that drawer because most of my eyeshadows are elsewhere. So it's my only MAC shadow that's not in pan form, so it kind of got lost and forgot about it, and I rediscovered it. Now I've been using it quite a bit. So here you go, Coppering with no shielding. Yeah. My Tempting Quad. Some more MAC eyeshadows that kind of got lost in a drawer because it's a smaller palette and it's not with my bigger palettes, which I tend to reach for because more colors in one set that I can look at and choose from. So this got lost in translation, and now I've rediscovered it and been using it often, very much often. These two being my favorite 2 colors, Tempting and Next to Nothing. Another eyeshadow quad that matches my scarf so beautifully right now is my e.l.f. eyeshadow quad in Drama. And I've been using this all the time now because I've been like obsessed with white eyeshadow recently, and this is like the best white eyeshadow that I have. And I also, like, when I first got this, was in love with this gray, and I'm still in love with this gray, but this got lost in the same drawer with my Tempting Quad and has been rediscovered. My Hip Jelly Bombs. I loved these things when they first came out. I swore that I would get every single color and ended up with these three. Savory, Plush, and Luscious. And have recently rediscovered these. Don't really know why I ever stopped using them in the first place because they're the best of both worlds. Gloss, moisturizing, color deposit, soft lips, sexiness, jar form, throw it in your pocket, don't need a brush, don't need an applicator, blah. I can go on forever about why I think these are amazing. And now I swear to get all the colors again, but I will probably just have these three for the rest of my life. These were some of the first lip products that I really purchased and actually loved that weren't just like clear gloss or like something stupid. And these are the Maybelline Superstay colors. I have two glosses and one color. The glosses have the one side and a gloss, and the color has a one side and a lip balm. And I really liked these when I first got them, and recently I've been really lazy about taking colors with me and having to reapply them. So that's where these really come in handy. And not a big lip gloss person because it's too thick and sticky for me. And I like the formula of the gloss on this one because it's not thick and sticky like every other gloss in the world. So kudos to Maybelline. Last lip product and last products in this video in general are the e.l.f. Lustrous Lipsticks, which are not lipsticks at all if you ask me. They're just highly pigmented glosses, and I like these because they were geared more towards being lipsticks, so they're not thick and sticky like I don't like them to be, but they are more glossy and they're pigmented. So I can get color deposits with these. There you go. And my favorite is Brownie Points, which is this one, which you can see I've probably used the most. And as you can probably really tell with the new lighting in my video, is my lips are really pink, which if you look at most darker skinned black people, their lips are usually brown. For the most part, like 80%. And so my lips are really pink. And I like Brownie Points because I can just throw some of it on. And it just really tones down a lot of the pink that's in my lips. Which I don't hate the pink that's in my lips, but some days it's just like a little bit too much for me. And I'm like, why are my lips so standoutish? So I really like these because it's color deposit without being super glossy, and they smell like mint, which is delicious, which contributes to not having halitosis, I guess. I don't know. So those are my shopping my collection products that I found while shopping through my personal makeup collection. And so I want to tag a few people, and hopefully this tag will start to circulate because I think it's a lot of fun. And it can help you use your makeup because a lot of people will have things that they use all the time, myself included, and you kind of start forgetting about the rest of the stuff that you have and purchased and didn't necessarily not liked, but just stopped using for whatever strange reason. It getting lost in a drawer, or you finding something else to use that wasn't necessarily better, just that's what you were reaching for instead of the thing that you had purchased before because it was new. So I'm going to tag a few people, and those people will be here, Juicy Star 07, here, All That Glitters 21, and right here I'm going to actually tag Candy Cane PS, and hopefully we'll see a video from her soon because she's like my only YouTube friend, and she stopped making videos because she all got married and had a baby. So maybe we'll see a video from her. Maybe she'll throw this one up just for me. Yay, Jen, please do my tag video. And anybody else who wants to do this video, just go ahead. I think it'd be lots of fun. But those 3 people I tagged specifically, and have fun shopping your collection, guys. Bye.